Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Masterclass with Tapal. This is a place for new age management skills and lifestyle tips for budding managers like you all. So, we are at the fag end of the year, and today I will be talking about office politics. Every office has its office politics, though we are not physically in the office, but office politics is unavoidable as people bring their unique needs, thoughts, fear, and ambition with them to work. Everyone claims to hate office politics, yet, like the gossip mill, they continue to flourish. Office politics are the unwritten rules that determine who gets what and when and how, a promotion, a budget for a project, and who doesn't. We dislike office politics so much because our fate depends on these unwritten rules. So today I will be talking about how you manage office politics with a great courage. Across jobs and companies and industries, people success has always depended not just what they produce or deliver, but also on their ability to navigate the murky waters of office politics. A great deal of scientific research has explored the hidden potent forces underlying the formal and informal power dynamics in any group or organizations, unsurprisingly highlighting the perceived and sometimes toxic nature of office politics. But what happens to office politics when you remove the office? Although virtual work has existed for some time now, the pandemic has dramatically changed the context of work by fully removing the office, eliminating interpersonal contact and physical human interaction, and with it, opportunity to engage in tactics of manipulation or the impression management. As one of our clients recently told us, without the office, how can I pretend to work? Many people have by now recovered certain degree of normalcy by returning to the office, but less often and without as many colleagues around. In fact, for a large portion of the maybe the industrialized workforce, and the big bulk of the work continues to be done from home, like we are all doing, with most of the work interaction confined to Zoom, Microsoft Teams, etc. What does this all mean for office politics? Do the old norms and rules still apply? Can we expect a reduction in bias and nepotism and increase in meritocratic talent management practices? Is technology sanitizing the dark side of human behavior at work, forcing us to focus on the actual job performance, reducing the impact of immoral networks and soft power at work? Office politics can make things arbitrarily rigged and unfair and can work to create a toxic culture, but there are ways that you can successfully navigate through office politics. Don't stir the pot, avoid spreading the rumors, and don't listen to the gossip. Office politics are the dirty game, and you need not to be become spoiled. So I will be sharing some tips to overcome this. First, analyze the organization chart, understand who holds the power and what its reporting structure is. Then sit back and observe who actually has influence over major decision. It is not always the person at the top. Examine the colleagues. So-called real world has so much in common with the seventh grade, as in the case of any middle school. Your workplace is going to have informal groups and social uh, groups also. Who are in those groups? Are these groups based on friendship, mutual interest, or something else? Which are those powerful groups and which are those powerless one? Build your own network. Make connection outside of your immediate team or department. Cross the boundaries and hierarchies. Don't fear those with political power. Instead, get to know them. Develop your soft skill, which is more important. Office politics are all about interpersonal interaction. Proceed with emotional intelligence, self-regulate, censor, think before you act, be strategic. You need to be brave and not coward. Get to know the office politics by getting to know the gossips and the manipulators. Be courteous and be guarded while you should not be. Trust them. Understanding their goals can provide you greater insight into what the organization values. Then don't stir the pot, avoid spreading rumors and unsubstantiated gossip. Office politics are, as we all know, is a dirty game. Be assertive but could not be aggressive. Couch any dissenting opinions within the context of what impact the issues have on the organization rather than on your personality. Then know when you keep your mouth shut. Sometimes the best course of action can be to sit back and listen without offering anything in exchange, particularly if you are new to the organization. You shouldn't, or maybe you should shut up and listen 80% of the time. When you disagree with someone, have a conversation, not an argument. Always frame your position within the context of the impact on the business, the team, and the company. Avoid talking about personal slides. Then always avoid copying the people's manager. If you send emails in which you always copy the recipient manager, is going to make people regard you with suspicions. The same goes for using the BCC. The only time to use BCC is when you have an announcement to make to too many people across the company and you want to avoid dreaded to reply all. Be boring. A safe way to limit the impact of office politics on you is to be a dull and not contribute some time. Then identify your role. Be honest with yourself. You, to what degree have you immersed yourself in the office politics? Once you do that, you can work on developing yourself. Then know who are the gatekeepers. Focus your powers on the persuasion on the right people and on the right issues. Then talk it out when you disagree with someone. Have a conversation and not an argument. And always frame your position within the context of the impact on the business and the team. So, friends, if you all like my thought, give my channel a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe it. Till I meet next. Bye for now. Thank you.